Good morning everyone, and thank you so much for the support for the pink sale. All orders are packed and ready to drop in post office for today. I'm so happy to see how many varieties of things you have picked. I'm so excited for you all to try that. So it will be reaching you this week, and my new order has been placed too, so that way I'm going to get the everyday collection. So because many of you have asked for velvet, I am thinking it's more close to what say like a more close to Bella, so that's how I'm looking at it. So let's see how it turns out. And for today's skincare, what I wanted to talk about is it's not about any particular product, but I wanted to highlight the things that makes it's the SeneGence line different from the others. So that's the one I'm going to talk about. When you get the beauty book, with every order I mostly send out the beauty book, the updated one. We get every 3 months because the new products get released. This book will have only the permanent line products. We carry two types. One is the permanent line, one is the limited edition. Permanent line will never run out, whereas the limited edition comes only for a certain time. Whatever we stocked up, that's all it is, or else it gets sold out until it's re-released or added to the permanent line if it is too too demand in the customer line. So the book always consists of skincare and also the limited edition makeup products. So that's how it is, because as you know, there are like hundreds of lip sense colors or shadow sense colors are there, so it's not possible to include it in every 3 months line. So this is the latest book that was released from last time. So I always make sure to include it, because it gives you a nice idea to understand what is the thing that is different between. And the first thing will obviously be the Cineplex Complex, because this is a proprietary enzyme to SeneGence, which makes the line a huge difference from others, because the Cineplex Complex is a kinetic enzyme that is going to help for a faster cell generation. So it's going to help your own cells and give it a push. That way from the bottom of the layers it can come to the top, and also it becomes plumpier, because as we age, the one main thing we lack is the plumpier cells, because it's like moving from plumpy grapes to dry rice into a cornflakes. So that's why we don't have the collagen in our skin. If you see, it is like now nice and bouncy when you have that firmness, or else if you have seen our grandmas or anybody, where you can literally pull the skin because it doesn't have that firmness. So Cineplex Complex is going to give you back that collagen, and it's going to repair the cells, and it also going to have your natural production by 23.3%. so it's like it's going to help your own cells to make it healthier. So that's the difference it makes. So I always make sure to fold the pages that you want to go through. If you see here, it will show even 8 weeks how difference the skincare can make. And also these results are third-party results. That means they are given to a set of people, and it was tested by a third-party company, and with the age group. For example, it will be all mentioned in the book, saying that it was tested between 30 to 55, where it consisted of male and female, and then the research was conducted, all those stuff. So anytime when they give all these results, these are from third party, where it says how much the firmness has increased, how much wrinkles have reduced, all those stuff. So make sure you give time to read it. That way the products have been laid out in proper order for you to know the key ingredients that makes the difference and why you need each product. So that is the main thing. I send out these books, and I'm still a old school who likes to browse through these products and understand. And as I mentioned, it's been clearly laid out in such a way that you can know which are the must-haves, because that is how it starts. So these are like when the skincare system is being the first one, that means it's like a must-have for everybody. It's then you can pick one by one and address the problem areas like dark circle or brightening or any one, whichever you think. For example, if you have dryness, then climate control or those stuff. So in that way it makes it easy for you to understand. And also I used to circle, if I'm sending a sample, I used to circle the particular page so that you can take it and read and understand, and then you can apply the product. And as we all know, we cannot do like a one thing fits all. Like for example, will you do for a dress or something? It's like it's tailored to everybody's needs. The same way, this is something we call it big girl skincare. So that means it's tailored to particularly you. So it fits you properly and addresses your concerns. So that's why it's important to use a skincare that's based on your type, because even though they all look similar, for example, these are like night creams. You can see all three look similar, but one is a dry, one is a normal to dry, and one is a normal to oily. So each one's ingredient are little different from each other, because each skin needs a different treatment. It's not going to be the same for a person who has dry skin to a person who has like a combination or a normal to oily skin. So that is the reason we understand what is the issue we are addressing here, and then apply based on that. That way it can show the progress, because that's why we ask you to use 8 weeks, because when you use like a prolonged time, then obviously it will start showing the results. And when you are using it consistently, the skin can understand better and it will adapt to that new skincare routine. And for example, when we say like a vitamin C in Serum C, or vitamin C in brightening multivitamin, or vitamin A in retinol, these are like highly highly concentrated and potent ingredients. So there is a way to manufacture it, and there is a way to store it and disperse it for the customer. So SeneGence takes care of so much of this in doing so much research. I always say, I think the hair care says like it went under 16 years of research or something before it came up. So each ingredient is valued so much, and it's active when it comes to the customer. That is the way, that's why it showing you the results. Because if what is it's going to have an use when you just say it's going to be in the ingredient list, but it's not at all active, and then the customer is just paying the price, but it's not going to have any effect on them. So that's the major difference from any other brand to SeneGence one, because even from formulating or putting in a darker bottle to so many things they consider before giving to the customer. And for example, climate control, that's why we activate it just before delivering it to you, and it's in a different form. That way its validity is extended. For example, think of this way, like cutting a mushroom or a lemon may be easier when the company does it, but will it stay fresh until it reaches you? It will be much different when you cut and use it. So the same way, it has to be active, then only you will be able to enjoy and utilize the benefit of it. And SeneGence ingredients, if you see, there are so many essential oils from flowers, roots, stems have been used, because there is like so many centuries of belief that these can soothe the skin and treat the skin and all. For example, the charm oil is used as an antiseptic and like a stimulant, whereas the lavender oil can be soothing, and it's a toner, and also it's good for even normal to oily skin. When we are younger, I think the new cell cycle will be from 16 to 18 days, whereas once we are above 40, it takes more than 20 days even to get a new cells. And not only that, it will not be as plumpy as it used to be in the younger days. That's why we need this extra stimulant to make it faster, and that way it can reach the top and stay active for a longer period of time. And and also when they went to the island of Vanuatu, they have a poisonous environment where the volcanic ash was erupting, but still they have been able to see the vegetation that has been able to survive in midst of that. So they did so many research on that and found how the plant can still survive and what benefit it can bring to the skin. And that's why you can find the Vanuatu ash in many of our products, like our resurfacer or in polishing exfoliator or even in our cleansers. So it's in many things, which is thing from nature that is derived into the product actually. Seneplex Complex incorporates a technology called Ugl Complex, which is the main thing here. Read what it says. It says Ugl Complex is a proprietary extract from these marine resources rich in low molecular weight and glycosamino. It's a natural exfoliating complex which with other natural components can activate both epidermal and dermal cells, resulting in improved cell renewal. Ugl complex is going to increase the production of collagen and also hyaluronic acid, which is already in the system. Hyaluronic acid is usually in our system to give that firmness. That's why as we age, when it slows down, we add climate control to give it back. It also says Ugl complex is calming, clarifying, wrinkle reducing, moisturizing and collagen increasing. So that's why the Seneplex complex makes a huge difference when you use it in these products. And Seneplex Complex is not only in one product, it's in every single product almost in the line, and also in the makeup line. So for example, if you're wearing CCTM or if you're wearing the foundation, you are going to have the Seneplex Complex benefits even while doing that, including the shadow sense, and also not only that, it also is there in our makeup removers. So it's such a cool thing to think about, that you are putting anti-aging thing in every step of your skincare line. So that's why it makes a huge difference when compared to other skincare line. And the other important thing you need to consider is the molecular weight and molecular size, because you want the treatments to penetrate deeper into your skin cell. So if you have bigger molecular weight, then it's going to just be on the surface and it's not going to go inside and treat it well. So that's why SeneGence has designed products in such a way that the first ones that go into the skin are very small molecular in size. So that's why we keep talking about the order of the products, because it's been designed in such a way that the bigger molecules are put in the later part where it can stay in the cellular, in the skin level, whereas the earlier ones are very small and finer and they can penetrate well deeper into the skin level. And so that is also a thing that makes the difference. Many of you used to say when they used primer or even foundations from other brands, they start breaking out because it started clogging your pores. Or CCTM or even foundation or silk, they all are called non-comedogenic. That means they won't clog your pores. So that's why you don't get a breakout. Same way, they talk about the not only the molecular weights and also the time limit for protecting skin. So the estimated period of protections from free radicals provided by these products are: daytime moisturizer is estimated an average of 8 to 10 hours, whereas evening moisturizer is estimated average is 12 to 14 hours. So shea butter body cream is estimated average of 14 to 18 hours, and eye cream is the thickest and lasts the longest. So you can think shea butter itself says 18 hours and eye cream says even more. So each product has been thoroughly researched and made to extend and stay longer. So they are not only water resistant all day wear, but also they provide the purpose it's been served. So make sure you check out these products. As you all know, with these packages there is tons of samples going on, so I have already sent out all the details for you to be ready when it arrives. So give it a try, understand the product, why it's been done in that way, and make use of it, and I'm sure you will love it. So have a wonderful day. See you all soon.